What's up, traders? Anthony Crudele here, and welcome to this week's episode of Develop Your Edge. In today's show, I want to talk about the edge of always being a student. You know, in trading, developing our edge, what we talk about in this show all the time, it's the constant evolution. I talk about how trading is a journey of oneself. And to me, I think so many people put so much emphasis on coming in and trading every single day as a day trader. But as a day trader, I've learned that you don't need to trade every day, but you do need to be watching the days that you're not trading, unless you're taking time off, of course. Because maybe you don't have a trade setting up that day. I like to watch and learn to see what the market is doing. Because we don't want to put pressure on ourselves to come in and perform every day. So sometimes just coming in and just watching, it teaches us patience, and maybe we learn something. I want to talk about this. This is something that I wrote in my ebook. You could download this free at anthonycrudele.com. Watching while you are not trading is learning. I come in every day and allow myself to learn from the market. I put this in my arsenal and use it as an edge throughout the day and also on future trading days. As we are starting to wind down this year, this crazy year, as we're coming into the week of Christmas and New Year's, a lot of us will be taking time off, but a lot of times we'll probably be watching as well. I tend to sit down in the morning, even though I know I'm not going to be trading, I'll still be watching the market. And what I've learned is that I'm always learning something, and I watch how my strategy is reacting. It's amazing how much we can learn from a time where we know we're not going to be taking a position on, what the market is showing us. And maybe down the road, if we see that situation again, we put that in our memory bank and we use that as an edge in our trading. I always talk about how our strategy is, of course, very important. We talk about statistical edge. We talk about mental edge on this show. Execution is so important in our trading. So sometimes when we're not trading, we could actually get better at executing. How? Because we watched how a scenario is set up. We are so observant sometimes when we don't have the pressure of making money that we'll actually learn more than when we are actually doing something. I believe you have to do a combination of both. So I just want to tell you that during this downtime, maybe you're taking some time off and you're not going to be looking at markets, that's fine. But when you come back and maybe you have a day where the market is not giving you a setup, sit back, watch, learn, remember, take notes. I like to actually write things down. I've talked about this a lot on this show with Linda Rashke, Matt Paxkenna, several other traders. They talk about how they write things down and how that truly resonates with them. I've been doing that for years. If you go and look at this show in this studio, if you go look at where my podcast is next to my trading desk, there's always a notebook and a pen. And I just write things down. Watching is learning. We're day traders, but we don't have to trade every day. So the days that you're not trading, watch, learn something. Put that in your arsenal and use it as an edge for future trades. I'll be right back with my final thoughts.
24/7 access to diverse global markets. Right here.
That's why I added stock index futures to my trading strategy. Now when I see ups and downs coming, I'm ready.
Well played.
Why trade with TradeStation? It's innovative, easy to use, and totally freaking sweet. With powerful tools to track and execute your trades and low per trade commissions on stocks, futures, and options. Upgrade your trade at TradeStation.com.
Final thoughts for today, traders. Remember, always be a student. And just because we're day traders doesn't mean we have to trade every single day. We could watch and learn, even though we're not trading. Remember, write some notes down. And if you see an edge, use it for future trades. Now, something that I do at the end of every quarter and at the end of every year is really my year in review. What did I do right? What did I not do so right? One of the cool things about TradeStation is if you go up to the apps and you click on it, they have this trade manager analysis and all sorts of other different tools that you could use to help you look at your year-end review. And it's important to do that on the charts. It's important to do that with your strategy. But it's also important during the downtime towards the end of the year is a time of introspection. Think about where you were throughout the year. And boy, what a roller coaster year it has been of emotions and markets. So many things went on. And if you journaled, go back and look at that. See how you performed in certain times and instances. And just do what you can during this downtime to get better for your edge next year. Now, as I mentioned, every week we're getting new traders to develop your edge. So thankful for that. Got a lot of new traders to this show this year. And one thing I will say to all of the new traders out there and advanced traders is check out the micros. I mean, the micros are a great way to get into futures. You can learn more about the micros at activetrader.cmegroup.com. Go to the main page and you will learn everything about the micros, all the different specs and the different markets that the micros are in. And remember, if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. You could also follow me on Twitter at Anthony Crudele. And also don't forget to check out Instagram, Anthony C. Crudele. Final thoughts for this year, everybody. I want to wish you all a very happy Hanukkah, a Merry Christmas, and a happy, healthy, and prosperous 2021. See you next year.